Right.
But each celebrity that I'm talking about doesn't really warrant their own full segment.
Right.
You know, how long is each of our segments? Like
long.
5 or 6 minutes?
No.
Are
you
they that
have
long?
no concept
Are they
of
longer?
time.
20 minutes? 15 minutes?
It's an hour show with no breaks.
All right.
So you do the math.
All right, I know.
Because I don't know how to.
That's me how to do it. Anyway, there's a bunch of celebrities that have all these amazing things, and I'm going to start off with Kate Upton. You know who Kate Upton is?
Blonde.
Huge cans.
Pretty.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Dated Justin Verlander for the Detroit Tigers for a while. I don't know if they're still together or not.
Right.
Anyway, she was doing a shoot down in the Caribbean because she is a model of some sort. Very cute. She was standing on a rock right by the ocean. Completely naked except for like this little skirt, this long flowing skirt around her waist, but completely topless as well. I'm standing there with her hands covering her huge breasts.
Right.
A wave came up and knocked her off the rock.
Really?
The wave was so strong, it also knocked the skirt that was wrapped around her. So she goes tumbling into the ocean completely naked.
Right. Fail.
But here's the best part. Everybody that was standing around her, all the assistants, sort of made kind of a half-hearted attempt to stop her from falling and becoming naked.
Because they're holding cameras. Camera people always do that.
Well, and also, I think they wanted to see her naked.
Oh, yeah, but they saw her naked that day.
Yeah, but...
They saw her naked that day. Everybody sees them naked during, like, getting ready time.
Yeah, but
it's a closed set, but...
Right, but I think they weren't making... It shows the picture of this one guy, supposedly an assistant, trying to help her, and he's not making much of an effort, because where he's standing, he's looking right down on her falling into the water, spread eagle, completely naked. And he kind of goes, oh, let me help.
Yeah, well, there's good naked and bad naked,
This
right?
was good naked. This was really good naked.
Was she bleeding from the head?
No, she wasn't bleeding at all. She was fine. She wasn't hurt at all.
Gotcha.
And she laughed it off. All I'm saying is that if Kate Upton, or any woman for that matter, is falling into the ocean and there's a chance of their clothes coming off, are you making an effort to really help them and to keep their modesty intact?
Absolutely. You gotta think of the end game.
What's the end game?
Just having sex with them. You're the hero. You saved him. Like, forget looking at him naked, sneaking a peek. Maybe you're her hero, and she really appreciates the fact that you were trying to protect her privacy and her privates.
All right, let's go the other way. What if this was finally her chance to show you her goods? And she's showing you what she
jumped off the rocks.
She went, the waves.
Yeah, just jumped off. Yeah, because a girl who's that hot, who's had a million guys that could play, please see you naked, like literally begged, is just one day going to snap like a rubber band and go, I need to show everybody.
Maybe she's going through a dry spell.
Yeah, I believe that. You know what I think has got to be frustrating
hot chicks need sex too.
Well, yeah.
You know, and from what I understand, they're very picky. Models are very picky.
Not from what I've seen. It's just the guys around them. It's always some frumpy cameraman or some manager or something.
I'm a frumpy comic.
Right.
Although
you're in the wrong business.
No, I've had models, actually.
Look at you.
Yeah, I've had models.
Hashtag RC bragging about that stuff. What was my point?
I didn't have to push them off a rock into the ocean either.
That's always nice. That's a bonus. What was I going to say? Oh, you know what's got to be annoying about being a model? Is being a successful model for a really long time. And they're like, okay, go ahead and get up on that rock. Like, another rock? You people can't come up with anything else? It's
really? Do you know how many times I have posed in front of a fucking ocean? Like, well, this one's different.
Yeah.
How's this different?
Right.
You're on a rock.
Okay, we want you to lay down in front of the ocean. Okay, stand up, tilt your head to the side in front of the ocean.
And there's a chance that a dolphin is going to come up next to you.
Yeah, like, is there no other landscapes that we could do this in?
No, we could do it in the mountains. What are you going to do in the mountains? You're going to stand in front of the mountain.
You stand in front
of and wait, let me guess. There'll be a fur hood, and I'll be lifting the collar up.
Right. Yeah.
I've done it a million fucking
Bearskin
times.
rug. Okay, yeah, we've done that.
Yeah. All right, how about a jungle, the Amazon? Yeah. Will there be a parrot? Yes, there'll be a parrot. I've done the fucking parrot in the Amazon.
Snake is next.
There'll be a snake.
Yes, very innovative. Very innovative, whatever your name is. Something French, I'm sure.
What about homeless people on the subway? I've never done that one.
That's a good one. Now you're like an innovator in the business.
That's right.
R.C. Smith, photographer to the stars.
So that's the first celebrity.
Vagina viewer.
Did you see the new Eminem video at the BET Awards?
Yes,
where basically he says that if you're a Trump follower and you're one of my fans, fuck you. I don't want you to be one of my fans.
I'll make the decision for you. I don't want you to be one of my fans. And it was not a rap video. it was freestyle, and
Yeah.
I'd like to come back to how uncomfortable that makes me when you finish your point.
Well, here's the two things I took away from it.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I was interested because Eminem hasn't been around a while.
I know. That's
All
what I
right?
felt like. I was like,
and suddenly,
let's do this, man. I want to see what he's up to.
Well, he's 45.
Yeah,
so suddenly, a 45-year-old man has decided to show up and to freestyle rap.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
a white dude has decided to do freestyle rap on BET.
Right.
All right, which should never be done.
Yeah.
Did you hear how winded he was?
He was winded.
It sounded like me walking up the stairs. That's how winded this guy was.
Yeah, he was winded.
And then, fuck you, never mind.
I clicked on it for the same reason you did. That's like clickbait to me. It gets me every single time. Like if they do an article like, you won't believe what Schneider from One Day at a Time is up to now. I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to know.
My favorite is, have you seen the cast of the Archies lately?
Yeah,
this is what they look like.
I'm in every single time.
And then it's just them looking old.
Yeah,
because they are old.
Yeah. But my takeaway was like, this is uncomfortable. I forgot. Because I used to be a rap fan. There was some really good rap around when I was growing up, high school, college years. And it just sucks now. And I did like Eminem. But it was just uncomfortable to watch somebody freestyle. I've always felt that way, even when I liked rap.
You know what I thought the best part was? That his bosses at the parking garage let him film a video there in between shifts.
But I always felt like somebody should step in and be like, guys, don't you think this would look more comfortable if we just maybe put on some music behind it?
Right, yeah.
Somebody step
He's
in.
like, well, listen, we got some, NWA looking guys standing behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, well, they're not doing anything. They're
It's
just,
like, yeah.
and these gangster looking guys
Right.
are standing behind him, and they're all but shaking their heads going, oh, this motherfucker is done.
It's slam poetry, freestyle rapping, especially if you're not rap battling.
Right.
Rap battling is fun to watch because that's uncomfortable for different reasons.
Right.
You watch the guy stand there and listen, which is just, they're like guys spitting in his face and talking shit about his mom. Right. And then he comes back and he does his thing. And then people go crazy like it's Def Comedy Jam in the background. Like, oh, son, like they get up and run around in circles.
I hate it.
Damn, son, see what happened? Like the excitement of the crowd is funny, but if somebody's just freestyling, like by themselves, it's super uncomfortable slam poetry.
And poetry, people who are poets are just failed comics.
No, poets are poets. Anybody who's a slam poet has failed at everything.
Right. Yeah. Because they think, you know what? My poetry sucks. I'll just make it louder and faster.
Yeah.
People will say, wow, he's got a lot of passion.
Yeah. Cat. String. Cat loves the string. Cat plays with the string. Donald Trump. You're like, what the fuck am I watching?
Cat, string, grab my pussy. I don't understand.
I mentioned something about an open mic 2 weeks ago, and I can't believe you didn't stop me. Because open mics, you asked me, that was the question. You said, well, was it a comedy open mic? Was it a music open mic?
Oh,
that made me believe that you've never been, because you've been doing comedies for so long, when an open mic, that's a comedy open mic. That's what you're familiar with.
Yeah.
I've been to open mics where it's like all comers.
So anybody can show up.
Yeah. Rapper, band.
Right.
Slam poet, comedian. I've seen a night where in one night you saw a shit band.
Right.
A shit comic. A shit, always shit slam poet.
Right.
Like all of it. Terrible.
We should
we should go and just videotape.
I would love to.
Just Mystery Science Theater
I would
3000.
love to.
A real true open mic.
I love that idea, except we would have to sit through that shit.
True.
And that would be bad.
Yeah, fair enough. Where were we? Oh, Kate Upton. We didn't get.
No, we're done with Cape Town.
Eminem.
Eminem out of breath. So all right. So here, let's just recap this segment. All right.
Yeah.
Kate Upton, good naked. Eminem, bad poetry, out of breath.
Right.
All right. There's another picture that's sweeping the internet.
What?
Of Kurt Russell, the famous actor Kurt Russell. His most recent movie was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, he was in that. Yeah.
Anyway,
I saw that. I don't see new movies.
There's a picture of him and the other cast members in between shots sitting in their director chair. All right, there's a couple of the actors are on their cell phones. He's sleeping. He's kind of with his head. The optical illusion, there's a picture, there's a hairdresser behind him, and it looks like he has a tiny little midget hairdresser sitting on his shoulder fixing his hair.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know why. That's just the way the picture came out. All right, let me see if I can find this picture because it's the most.
If this is anything like, what color is this dress? Remember,
there's a new one
blue
now.
and gray.
There's a new one. What color is the shoe?
Yeah, I only read the headline that there was a new what color is this
Right.
dress, and I said I'm not getting involved in
So
this.
you didn't click on it.
I hated the dress thing. I hated it.
It's blue and gray, just so you know.
But who cares? And there's somebody who will mail our show and say that it's not blue and gray. That's a never-ending
Yeah,
thing.
pink and white seems to be the other color. But again,
Who gives
I
a
don't give a
shit?
shit what color. Because you know what? I'm not wearing gray and blue, and I'm not wearing pink and
But
white.
the optical illusion with the little midget person is funnier because it's a tiny little midget person.
Well, I got to show
Was
you.
it Jose Altuve doing his hair?
You're obsessed with this short
The
baseball
little
player,
short guy
aren't
for
you?
the Astros.
Yeah. Anyway, a tiny hairdresser appears to be attending to the sleeping actor's hair in this picture taken on the set of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. All right? So here's the picture right here. Here it is. So there it is.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
it look like there's a little guy standing on his shoulder?
Super
But what
weird.
it is, it's an optical illusion. There's obviously a hairdresser in the background attending to
Doing
someone
somebody
else's
else's hair,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it looks like. But anyway, the internet is freaking out because they think that Guardians of the Galaxy is hiring like little alien midgets to do their hair.
Well, the internet
Uh-huh.
is made up of people, and people are stupid and have a lot of time on their hands, and they just want to talk about that.
Amen.
I don't
I'm
have
with
any time
you.
for that
I'm
shit.
with you completely. Here's my fourth story about celebrities.
Okay.
Taylor Swift.
What's she up to?
She's got her own app now.
Okay,
It's
cool.
called a Swift World or Taylor's World or something like that. And all it's going to be, it's an app that you download on your phone, and the only content is going to be about her.
Great.
Taylor Swift, 24/7.
But if you could, I know where you want to go with this, and my first instinct is to just shit on it. But
Right.
if you are that rich and popular that you can just shit out a lazy idea like that, and it works and makes money, and she can and she will, then why not?
And I got to be honest, if there was a Kiss app, I would download it. If it was nothing but stuff about Kiss, the
Right.
band Kiss, I would download it.
Well, that's terrible that you say that, but I don't want to get off on a side road about how Kiss sucks or why you suck for liking them.
I will fucking walk out of this garage right now.
Walk. I'll spend the rest of the time talking about how Kiss sucks. I'll have a 15-point plan that you can 15-point debate with myself and that you can't even argue with.
All right, I'm leaving. Bye.
Son of a bitch. No, stay. But we got off on a dirt road. My point was, if you could just shit out garbage
Right.
and get people to spend money on it because you knew they were stupid enough that they loved you that much
Right.
and you were that popular and rich and powerful, you'd do it.
And
Why
honestly,
not?
that's what showbiz has come down to now, is just people shitting out garbage and people buying it.
That's right.
That's all it is.
That's what we're hoping here.
All it is.
We're shitting right in your
Because
ear.
This is episode 11. We've been shitting for 11 weeks now.
We're shitting in your ear and just praying that you're like looking for
Please,
reasons to give
just
us money.
listen to us and laugh. And if people say, "What are you listening to?" just say, "Listening to some shit."
Listen
That's
to
all.
some shit, and then you turn it on them. You shit in their ear.
That's right. If you enjoy the shit that we're shitting, please share the shit with someone else who would love to hear some shit.
DOS. Disk Operating System.
DOS. Here's number 2.
All right, this is not a story, but it doesn't really matter. We needed a segment for this, and we didn't know where to put it that was appropriate. Last week, at the end of the show, for whatever reason, we started talking about impressions. In fact, impressions have been a topic of conversation since the beginning because you and I have tried and failed at a few.
Well, not initially impressions, but bad accents.
Bad accents,
It's
yeah.
what we've done. And so
Yeah.
far, the most successful one was last week when we did Harvey Firestein.
If you contend that those were successful impressions, then I think you're going to lose at this.
Well-
because you said, I actually think I brought it up. I do a Donald Duck impression, and you said you do.
Yeah. All right.
So we'll Donald Duck it off here.
All right. All right.
Now, actually, this used to be in my, and I air quote this because you've seen it, act.
Okay. You did Donald Duck in your act?
I did a Donald Duck.
Okay.
Mine was Donald Duck doing cocaine. Am I going first or you going first?
No, you go first.
All right, so I'm going to do it with the cocaine thing.
All right.
All right. That's it.
That's very good. Can you actually do words as Donald
Can
Duck?
you? No. You said, oh boy, and then nothing. You asshole. Don't try and show off because I gave up on doing words. I used to do Donald Duck all the time, and I try the words, and it come out like that. Yeah, and the harder you try to get the word out, the more you fail the Donald Duck part of
So
it.
try to talk like you.
I can't. Which is why I just do him doing cocaine, and then in the
You just